you believe, success power.
Welcome to Success Power. Several years ago, I had the opportunity to lead a youth group, and I had to relate with a lot of young people, teenagers, many of them, young people in their 20s, and I realized that I needed to improve on my leadership skills. So I began to read books, and I saw that one of the characteristics of a leader is friendliness, that a leader has got to be friendly with people. And I learned a few tips on how to get someone to talk to you, because I happened to have been shy, and it didn't come to me naturally to just walk up to strangers to talk to them. I remember the day I saw someone at our meeting who had never attended before, and after the service, I walked up to her. I introduced myself and said a little bit about myself and asked who she was. And within a couple of minutes, I knew her names, I knew her profession, I knew where she lived, I knew where her parents lived, I knew how many siblings she had. Some days later, I think it was about a week later, when we met again, I greeted her. Then I asked about her parents, asked about her siblings, and she was alarmed. She said, "How did you get to know all those things about me?" I said, "Oh, but we met last week and we chatted, and you were the ones who told me all of that." And she said, "Oh my God, how could I have told you all those things about myself?" And I saw there and then that the strategy that I had learned about relating with people, getting them to talk to you, was working. What was this strategy about? Well, I'd like to share that with you. That's what our broadcast today is about. We're continuing with our discussion on the topic, connecting with people. Remember, human beings are the most valuable assets that God put on planet Earth. Your relationship with one human being can change your life and transform your life. There aren't many things you can achieve in our world without being successful at building relationships. And relationship building is a skill. It comes naturally to some people, and to some others it doesn't. But the simple truth is that there are some basic things that you can do and get along very well with other people. Now, once you can get along with other people, your potential, your capacity for success will be multiplied. It makes a world of difference for you to achieve your goals with one person or along with 10 people. When it's 50 people, 100, 1,000, 10,000 people, it makes a world of difference, because your potential, your capacity for success then is multiplied. Connecting with people. That's our topic for today. This is Success Power. I'll be back.
Success power.
Do you want to be a successful leader or entrepreneur? Then you must read Success is Who You Are, a book by Sam Adeyemi. Transformation, imagination, thoughts, planning, emotion, association, words, action. All these are principles of success. This book will give you the blueprints for achieving outstanding success. Your mind will be broadened and your ability sharpened to succeed as you draw from the well of knowledge available in this book and embrace its principles. Success is who you are teaches you in simple language what you need to do to become a successful person. Order your copy of Success is Who You Are by Sam Adeyemi. In Nigeria, call 0808-444446 or 0805-44-54466. In Europe, call 4420-888-76771 or visit www.successpower.tv. Success is who you are. The blueprint for achieving outstanding success.
Success Power.
Welcome back. This is Success Power. We are discussing the topic connecting with people. Now, remember, building relationships is one of the most important things you're going to do in your life. It will open doors for you. It will bring you joy and happiness. It will help you to succeed in your career and as a leader. Earlier on, before the break, I was talking about the lady that I spoke to only once, and I'd gotten to know so much about her. She was surprised the next time we met how I got to know so much about her. Well, this is one of the basic skills that I have learned about relating with people. You've got to be a good listener. You've got to be a good listener. Very important. Let the other person do most of the talking. Let them get to talk about themselves. Okay? You'll be surprised how fulfilled people are when they are able to express themselves, when they're able to talk about themselves, when they're able to express their feelings. Be a good listener. Listening is one of the major skills involved in the process of communication. In school, we were taught how to read, how to write, even how to speak, oral English. The fourth dimension to communication we were not taught, and that was how to listen. Listening is a skill. Listening is a skill. You've got to learn to listen in such a way that you make the other person feel important. You help the other person to feel fulfilled. You've got to learn to encourage people to talk about themselves. People like to talk about themselves. Most people go through things, they have nobody to listen to them or what they are going through. And when you are listening, the goal or the objective of listening is not analysis. It's not to analyze what the person is saying. It's more importantly to respond to how they are feeling. If they are feeling happy, feel happy with them. If they are feeling joy, experience the joy and express it. If they are feeling discouraged, feel it and seek for ways to get them out of discouragement. But the starting point is for you to allow somebody else to talk. See, it's an expression of selfishness when we monopolize the whole space all the time that there is to converse. It means that we're more interested in throwing out on the other person all our own thoughts and ideas. We're not interested in the other person. When you're interested in someone, you get them to express themselves. That's the only way to know the person better, and that's the only way for you to be able to empathize with the person and whatever the person is going through. Yes. Develop the art of listening. It's a powerful relationship booster. Develop the heart and the skill of listening.